Are you guys aware that retail investors like you and me, when we start our investment journey into the stock market, we generally fall prey to many fraudulent activities. And one such very common fraudulent activity is called as pumping and dumping. Now, what exactly is pumping and what is dumping, and why is it very important for us as a retail investor to understand this fraudulent activity so that we as an investor don't fall prey and our investment value doesn't decrease because of these activities. The explanation to all the pumping and dumping activity and how to avoid it is coming right up in this video. So we are going to first understand what is pumping. Simple terms में बोले तो it is चने के झाड़ पर चढ़ाना. So that is what is the concept of pumping. Then we'll try to understand dumping next. So basically pumping means any activity that encourages investors to buy share in a company so as to increase the cost of shares artificially. That is, there is no fundamental driver. The price has been increased artificially. Now, how is it done? It can be used to boost the price of stock through recommendations based on false or misleading information. There could be misleading information or altogether false information that is being spread. That is, in simple terms, it is called as rumors. Rumors are spread with respect to any particular stock that so and so is going to happen, and that is why you should be buying the shares. Pump and dump traders use social media platforms very often now, or messaging apps like WhatsApp University. Everybody is aware of WhatsApp University. Everybody starts to believe whatever comes through forwarded message at the time of morning, and we tend to believe anything and everything that comes to WhatsApp, although there is no source for any such information. So pump and dump traders usually use social media platforms or messaging apps to start a rumor, spread misinformation, or hype, create a hype about any particular stock to increase the interest in the security and thereby increasing the price. Now what will happen is, if many people get curious about a stock and start buying it, then the price usually goes up. Okay, but that the price increase is not happening due to any fundamental factor, but it could be happening due to media platforms who are spreading, starting rumors or spreading misinformation, or social media platforms. Example of this would be spreading rumor that a billionaire has invested in a stock. Now all of a sudden, if somebody tells you that Elon Musk is investing in Paytm, then everybody is going to go to buy the Paytm stock, misinforming the upcoming results. For example, if somebody tells you that the results are going to be stellar and it is going to beat all the industry expectations and everything, so you would go and rush to buying the stock. You means a retail investor like you and me. Institutional investors do their research thoroughly or start to pump in gradually. So another way of pumping would be a big broker. What he will try to do is, he will start buying a small stock gradually in small amounts, so that gradually there is an increase in share price, and as people see the price increase gradually, they tend to get attracted towards that stock, because obviously it would be very good buying opportunity. As per their perception, it could be a very good buying opportunity, but in real terms there is no fundamental driver to it. Only the share price is being pumped artificially. Okay, pumping gradually small amount of money for buying a stock and increasing the share price of the stock. Now this activity is currently being used in crypto market as well. So you usually see when Elon Musk tweets about his dog, pet dog, then all of a sudden Shiba Inu prices or Dogecoin prices start to increase, because why this is happening? Because people are following those tweets, and retail investors usually tend to have a herd mentality and go buy the cryptocurrency. Although Elon has clearly stated that he doesn't own any Shiba Inu stock, but it was started because of the movement of the price for Shiba Inu, the cryptocurrency started because Elon Musk tweeted about Shiba Inu. So the pumping activity generally happens in small and micro cap companies, because lower market cap of a company is easy to manipulate and the corporate governance structure is not that strong. So what happens if, let's say, a market cap of a company is 100 crore, a big broker can easily pump in 10 to 20 crores to manipulate the price artificially. So this cannot happen to a large cap company, because if there is a market cap of 10,000, 20,000 crore, pumping in just 20 crore is not going to is not going to move the needle of the share price for the large cap companies. So this generally happens in small and micro cap companies, and also corporate governance structure is not that strong into small and micro cap companies, thereby suggesting that management could also be involved in raising the price of the share artificially. So this is a very simple illustration. You can see a broker or a fraudulent person or a pumping and dumping trader is now pumping air into the share price. The share price that was $0.1, they have started to pump with the help of some rumors, and the share price has started to move. Now manipulators, what generally happens is manipulators pump the prices 1 or 2 times. So this could go from $0.1 to $0.2, so that retail investors gets attracted by the return potential, by believing the bluff that there is actually a fundamental driver, and you don't want to miss out on opportunity to make to invest in a multi bagger stock. So what happens is, as the price starts to increase, and people, retail investors like you and me, we fall prey to activity because we believe that we believe in the bluff, that is, we believe in the rumors that this could be possible and the share price could go from $0.1 to $3-4. So that is why the share price now starts to go up. Initially the pumping activities was done by the manipulator, but now the retail investors have joined. Now what happens is, because of FOMO is fear of missing out. So what people usually see is, now the share price has gone from 0.1 to 0.2 or 0.3. We don't want to miss out on any further increase in the share price. We want to double our money quickly, triple our money quickly, because this is happening and we don't want to miss out on this opportunity. Now the retail investors start to increase the price, because many people have started to invest. Now the price movement is not happening because of the manipulator. It is happening because the retail investors are investing their hard-earned money into the shares. Eventually, because of FOMO, that is fear of missing out, everywhere there is a greed of making money in very quick time. So there is greed everywhere, and now these prices are not driven by the manipulator but the retail investors who fell into the trap of the rumor, or WhatsApp University as they call. Power of increasing the greed is enough to drive the stock up multiple times. Now the share price has not gone up by 1 time or 2 times, which was done by the manipulator. Now because the retail investors are investing their pension funds, their monthly salary, withdrawing from PF, that this is a very good opportunity. Now the share is increasing tremendously. Now because everybody is investing, share price are not just up 1 or 2 times, they go up by 8 to 10 times. Now this is driven by all greed that is there of the retail investors, or the herd mentality. So this in a nutshell is pumping, that the price has been pumped from a very small amount to a very large amount, or multiple times, and this is happening because of the manipulator's activity, which were a fraudulent activity or rumors spread by the manipulator. But eventually the big pump comes from the retail investors, because everybody is starting to invest in this share. Now that you guys have understood what do you mean by pumping, the other aspect of this fraudulent activity is called as dumping. Okay, so what exactly do you mean by dumping is, somebody, as we have already discussed, pumping means चने के झाड़ पर चढ़ा देना. In layman terms, dumping is basically the manipulator जिसने आपको चने के झाड़ पर चढ़ाया है, he is going to cut down the tree and take the wood away with him, and you will fall down on the ground. So eventually, let's continue the example. Now that the price has gone up roughly around by 9 times, the manipulator will now start to dump his entire shareholding at $0.9 per share. So he started investing at $0.1 per share. He doubled the price till $0.2 per share. Roughly his average acquisition cost for the entire shareholding would be $0.15 per share. Now, since the retail investors have come in the herd mentality and soared the prices of the share till $0.9 per share, he knows that the manipulator knows that it is the right time to exit, and he exits at $0.9 per share, making his average acquisition cost at $1.5 per share. This ensures that he makes huge amount of profit, because he is the only one along with his perpetrators that who knows that there is no actual ground reality to the rise in the share prices. It's all cooked up. So he will make huge profit by exiting at 0.9 per share. By the time the bluff opens, that is when the retail investors realize that the rumors are not going to come true, the manipulator has already run off with huge profit, and following him, that is as he will dump all his shares, the share price is going to go slightly down. Following him, that is after he has already dumped, retail investors will also start to exit, because this is the time then that they will realize that the rumors are not going to come true, that there was no metal in the rumors that were being spread. Okay, so but eventually what happens is, if you see the entire chart, at $0.1 the manipulator started to pump the share price. Let's say roughly at $0.2 he stopped pumping the share price. Now the retail investors enter and take the price from $0.2 till $0.9. Now the manipulator at $0.9 starts to dump all his shares, and eventually he makes a huge profit by dumping it all at $0.9 per share. Now what happens after that? That is, retail investors would have entered or bought the shares somewhere between $0.2 to $0.9. For example, let's say a retail investor would have entered at $0.9 per share, assuming that he still believes that the share price is going to continue to rise. Okay, he followed the herd mentality and entered at $0.9 per share. Now the share price is going to eventually come back to its fair value, that is $0.1 per share, after the dumping activities. Okay, now as and when everybody starts to exit the share, the retail investor who would have bought at $0.9 per share, or somewhere between $0.2 to $0.9 per share, is going to assume that the market is going to correct, and eventually the share price is going to rise and correct till $0.9 and further go on increasing. He doesn't exit the share, so he is eventually caught up at $0.9 per share, and after all this time the share is eventually going to come back to $0.1 per share. That is, there is no hope for it to rise till $0.9 again, because the fair value was 0.1. The share price that reached till 0.9 was because of the herd mentality of the retail investors. And when the retail investors and everybody realized that these were all rumors and speculations are not going to come true, because of which they were expecting the share price to rise further, then everybody will start to dump. But somebody who would have invested at a higher price would have surely made a huge loss. And somebody that usually invests at a higher price is generally a retail investor only, like you and me. So who has made loss over here? A retail investor, because he bought the shares at a higher price, or at a higher price more than the fair value. And who had made huge profit? The manipulator who started pumping, and his average cost of acquisition was $0.15 per share, has exited at $0.9 per share. That is almost 9 times of what he had made, a profit that he has made from this fraudulent activity. So basically it is taking the money from the retail investors and making profit out of it. Eventually, the last stage of the dumping activity is eventually everyone will start to dump after the manipulator has dumped the share. The first person to dump the share would be the manipulator, because he always knew that there is no these are all rumors and fake news that is going around. And retail investors who had bought at somewhere around $0.9 per share don't realize what has happened to the share and suffer huge loss, and the share now trades back at $0.1. So somebody like a retail investor who would have broken his PF account or his bank account, somebody who would have thought of starting a business, a retail investor would have invested such a money at such a high price, and eventually would have lost all his money, almost all his money, when the rumors don't come true. So who is at the loss? Retail investor. Who made the profit? Manipulator. So always remember, that is never to follow a herd mentality and never get driven by the sentiments in the stocks, okay, in the stock market. Never follow the herd mentality, be it your education, because 5 or 10 years prior, I remember everybody was following a herd mentality of becoming an engineer or a doctor. everybody was ignoring other aspects of education. Same thing happens in stock market also. Everybody wants to make profit eventually, that your friend has bought so many shares of this, so I should also buy because he's making profit. That is not the right type of mentality that you should follow, because you would expose yourself to pumping and dumping activities. Only person who made loss here was retail investor, as they did not know why the share price increased and why the share price decreased. So basically, who does pumping and dumping? Brokers, as I have already told you, who have huge amount of money. Management could also be involved in such activities, because management of micro and small cap companies, the corporate governance aspect is not that strong. News anchors also have been caught in pumping and dumping activities. Just for example purpose, let me tell you an example. A news anchor, let's say he wants to invest in a share. What he'll do is he'll tell his family or relative to buy certain shares, and next day in the news he will give out a buy recommendation of buying this share, so and so upside, 20%, 30% upside within a span of 1 month. As and when people's interest or retail investors' interest after seeing that news comes into the picture, the share price soars, and this is when the news anchor will tell to his family members that you need to exit now, because there is no concrete fundamental driver of the business. It's just because people are following a herd mentality. People who have access to such information, or who have decision making power, influencing power rather, these are the people who actually use the pumping and dumping activities. Is it a fraudulent activity? Obviously yes, it is a fraudulent activity. Who suffers? Eventually the retail investors. After pumping, let's say if you get caught in pumping and dumping activities, the manipulator is the one who will enjoy with the champagne, and you would be sitting with empty hand as a retail investor. So how do you avoid falling for it? Basically, there are many methods through which you can understand. First is basically analyze whatever rumors are there, or any kind of news that you come across, whether that could be true or not. Another would be, you could see the investment activity or the share trading activity, whether there is a gradual increase in it. Well, so important thing is, do your own research, learn to do your own research, see if the growth in the price is justified or not, and understand the fundamentals of stock market. Do your financial and fundamental analysis. Learn to compute the fair value of the share price. If you know that the fair value is $0.5 of that share, and it has risen till $1 per share, then you know it is the right time to exit the share, or the rise in the share price is not sustainable at all. So all this you can do easily by enrolling to our course as well. We will provide all the fundamentals that fundamental aspects that you need to understand for investing in stock market, do the financial and fundamental analysis, and compute the fair value of the shares. Other than that, all I can say is Saavdhan rahe and Satark rahe.